Hello and welcome to CNN News 18 special edition. Today is it's the eve of Narendra Modi's 8 years of government, and from 2014 to 2022. And in his government, there was a lot of focus east. And how is it to be working with Mr. Narendra Modi? His experiences, he will share with us. Our Chief Minister from Manipur, Mr. N. Biren Singh, is joining us today for this 8 years of Modi's 8 years, and we will talk with him about how is Narendra Modi as a Prime Minister. So, welcome to our program. Obviously, the very first question is how is it to work with Mr. Narendra Modi?
Uh, you see, Kamalika, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji just it is a different kind of leader. Even sometimes I used to call him the legendary. Just I yeah, in the politics the last 20 years, and before coming to the BJP and working under the uh, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, I also had some experience with others also. But the difference is, very, very sharp and the visionaries. He create ideas and just uh, share to us only with some themes, with very meaningful and which can be benefited particularly to the masses, not for political party this and that, but whatever the idea he created, whatever the schemes he launched, whatever the uh, point he shared is only benefited to the party mans or some section of the people. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi's is the points which he create, which is announced, which he made schemes or anything, it purely does to the masses and benefited to the masses.
Sir, one question comes up. Do you think that there has been a focus east and specifically focus northeast by Modi's government? And what are the areas where east and northeast got a special identity this time?
A very good question. You should notice, just uh, as a northeastern, no, I'm telling you what I do feel before and what I'm feeling now. Uh, we felt alienation and was looked down. We have been looking down by the mainland Indians, friendly saying, before Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's comes. When you go to the center and when you try to meet something, when you want to seek something, when we were to say something, we were not given the opportunity as we have today. Today, suppose I came today in
Hmm.
Delhi for an
Hmm.
urgent or any matters. So
Hmm.
immediately when I seek the permission, or he will never deny. Just जो भी हो, इतना busy भी हो, somehow ये time निकाल के देंगे. And one thing is, whatever we approach, that converted into practical. Say, I was there just since 2017, just immediately after the government formation. Honorable Prime Minister also announced that Ghar Ghar Jal, Har Ka Jal Ka. So I went there just taking a proposal of DPR around for 3,500 crore, because 3,500 crore is very big to the state of Manipur, like Manipur, and we never expect. So after meeting the honorable prime minister, he just asked to the PK Mesra ji, the senior principal secretary, to do something. Then immediately they invited all the financial officials, this everyone, and immediately, just within weeks, they recommended it to the new development bank, and after just within 6 7 months, we got the money from the NDB bank, and now the state of Manipur has become uh, uh, all 65% of population household now having drinking water. So this kind of things is
New
now.
identity for Northeast, you feel? New identity for
No,
Northeast?
new identity means, just we are now become a proud Indian. Earlier we, the Northeastern, were not treated in the proper way. Sometimes we're so a human being, we do feel when we met something, some minister, how the body language, we also understand. But this time, and above this, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, he is sending, he made the Northeast a part of his family now. Because, 40, 50 times in the last 6 7 years, by a Prime Minister visiting in the Northeast 40, 50 times. Let us forget about 1 2 times. 40, 50 times he visited in the Northeast. And the cabinet minister, his cabinet minister, is visiting alternately and asking us, what is the problem? He is sharing everything. Then just automatically we also felt that yes, we are a family of this proud India, bright India. That has become now. We
What
are.
anecdotes, interesting anecdotes you remember? What Narendra Modi ji said to you, or something which is very funny, or something which you will never forget, something which is very memorable? Please share it with us.
You see, uh, one one thinks he is very much, care about the Nordic people. Particularly, I should say, I am as I belongs to Manipur. He do care of our Manipurese culture. The Langyanpi,
Langyanki.
Langyanpi. When I went there and just called him and met him, and I presented our Langyan to him. And sir, uh, this Lingyan is, you met this Lingyan very famous to everyone, because he used our Lingyan when he pray Ganga Mata at the
Yeah.
Kashi. That Lingyan is from us. So he said, no, 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 Biren ji, ye apne se, your Manipuri is very popular. You know, he jokingly interacted with me, and सुंदर है और मणिपुर का डिजर्व है ऐसे करके। तो बाकी
मणिपुर
तो
का, मणिपुर का क्या है?
मणिपुर मतलब इसको फेमस करने के लिए डिजर्व है
अच्छा
ये
अच्छा, डिजर्व
ऐसा।
करता
तो मेरे को बाकी ये स्वतंत्र होता है। बाकी चीज में काफी उसने मणिपुर में जो द ओनली स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ द नेशन जो दिया है, अरे मणिपुर का इतना खिलाड़ी, इतना देश के लिए इतना शान लाया है, तो छोटा बड़ा का बात नहीं है मणिपुर में, मणिपुर यूनिवर्सिटी को देना है बोल के, मतलब ऐसा कुछ विजनरी कुछ है उसमें, अलग से है। लीडर लोग से, दुनिया का लीडर लोग से जो हमने मिला है, देखा है, उससे अलग क्या अपने पीएम।
is different. And how is he has senior? You know, when you are in some problem or kuch, there's some requirement or something, how is he as a senior colleague, I mean, he's the prime minister, you are the chief minister in a federal structure, how is he as a senior?
You see, Manipur is small but very complex. And when I take up some issues, he listened carefully and he advised me. And
And
most of
he's
the time,
reachable, he's reachable.
yes, he is reachable, and he also gave the a road map how to do. So, one critical question issues was there. I raised the issue to him, and just I was trying to convince him, and he was listening, listening very patiently. And he said, "Yeah, your demand is genuine, your concern is genuine. But you do one thing. That idea sometimes you meet आप अमित भाई से मिल गया नहीं सर तो अमित भाई से मिलो ऐसे कुछ जो मेरा सब्जेक्ट जो हमने उसको डिस्कस किया उसके मुताबिक उसने मेरे को एडवाइस कर की यू गो एंड मीट अमित भाई जी he will have some feedback for it because I have already some experience with him. तो ऐसे करके तो फिर हम मेरे को एडवाइस करके जस्ट आई विल गो टू द अमित शाह जी देन अमित शाह जी आई विल से सर पीएम साहब ने आपको ऐसे ऐसे आपसे रेफरेंस लिया ऐसे बोला तो मतलब ऐसा एक फैमिली का तरह कोऑर्डिनेशन के हिसाब से हम लोग को गाइड करता है इट्स वेरी आई एम रियली वेरी वेरी हैप्पी
Very happy. Another question comes that how much number will you give to Modi government in last 8 years? And why?
I I think ज्यादा कितना 100 10% से कितना ऊपर है तो वही दे देंगे हम 10% के ऊपर से जो भी देना
And
है वो दे
why?
दो yes
Why more than 100%?
you know the changes you see the changes in the northeast and you changes in the nation you
AFSPA
changes the
also was a big factor, the reduction of areas of AFSPA.
yeah no they have done lots for particularly for Manipur lots you know just ILP the only and the long due demands, the core demand of the indigenous people of the Manipur, inner line permit was given by the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. AFSWA was lifted. National Sports University, the only national sports university of the nation, big nation, were given to Manipur. And you know, the martyr place in the Andaman Nicobar, where the
Hmm.
Manipur king were prisoned there. You know
Hmm.
the वो प्रॉपर्ट को माउंट हेरियन को उसने सेंस टू द माउंट मणिपुर अभी
Hmm.
मणिपुर प्रॉपर्ट करके जान लिया तो
Hmm.
ऐसे ऐसे करके है ना काफी मणिपुर का पीपल्स को जो लॉन्ग ड्यू हिस्टोरिकली जो अटैचमेंट है और सेंटिमेंट है काफी दिया है नॉट ओनली दिस वाई आई एम गिविंग हिम 100 जो जितना भी परसेंट होने से देगा 100 से तो ऊपर है तो
100%.
क्योंकि देखो अभी इंडिया क्या हो रहा है पहले तो इंडिया है बोल के हम लोग को शर्म लगता था वी डू फील कि दूसरों का फॉरेनर के लोग में बात करने में लेकिन
Yeah,
अब
yeah.
जस्ट
I can
अभी
understand. Right.
अभी तो हम इंडियन है बोल के इतना विथ प्राइड बोल सका बिकॉज ऑफ हिम
And what is going to be your message to, what do you want to say to Honorable Prime Minister or the central government, which is complete, which will touch this 8 year?
Kamal Kya, I would really like to appreciate and honor the honorable prime minister and his team for completing the ideas and I am praying to God to continue another 10 15 years till physically he is able to serve the nation because you know leaders like Modi ji will be very hard to get again and he is the only leaders who can't lead us. And now also he is leading us to the international area. Just we have come up to the second, the Super Bowl level. If he continue, then our nation will be at the top of the world. That is,
So, so this was the Honorable Chief Minister of Manipur and Biren Singh, who wants more Modi government, who wants that 10 to 15 years Narendra Modi's government should be there, and he's ready to give more than 100% to this government. And because of the special emphasis that this government has given in Northeast. Thanks a lot, Honorable Chief Minister, to give us your precious time for this wonderful evening. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
thank you, thank you. Namaste.